Be Monday morning. Just dropped my daughter off at school. After a doctor's appointment, we had her last control checkup with the surgeon who operated on her knee, and everything is looking good. This was the 4-month mark, so to say, and I'm actually driving to the office. I wanted to start my live. I didn't record anything yesterday, or Saturday actually. My plan was to have a workout live on Saturday, but that turned out not possible because I had somebody else training with me, and it's kind of always a little bit of a hassle then when you're not by yourself. But I'm going to do one tomorrow. I'm going to do one tomorrow when I again have my leg workout. So driving to the office, wanted to just gather some thoughts and start the week off right. Going to record one, maybe two videos today for both of my channels, and today's signal, really, meaning what's relevant, is just to make sure that I get these things recorded and then get my channel back on track. It's been a long process where my views have been low. Everything else has been pretty much, what's the right word? Not growing or not performing as expected, besides my lives, which have been really grateful that these have turned out to be actually quite effective for me. And there's been, especially the last couple of weeks, pretty much all of them have been very interactive, lots of questions. It's just always nice to see. Hey, how's it going? Good morning, or wherever you are. It's Monday morning here, 9:10. Like I said, I just dropped my daughter off at school, and I'm going to the office. She normally drives, and but we had a doctor's appointment, so we went together, and this was an exception today. I look like Bruce Willis. Well, this is a new one. Okay, I mean, this is getting interesting. Every time I actually enjoy these. What do I hear all the time? Bruce Willis, I've never heard before. It's Johnny Sins, John Cena, Zinedine Zidane, soccer player. What else do I hear? I don't remember. Bruce Willis is a new one. Well, I get the military look, the mass murderer, assassin, mafia, organized crime, a lot. Those are the standard ones. But Bruce Willis is a new one. That's actually interesting. I don't mind it at all, to be honest. I don't. One of the reasons why I started on social media, well, there were several reasons, but I wanted to start documenting my life. When I understood the power of personal branding and where today's attention is in the society, I was like, why the heck am I not anywhere? I run a business. I try to grow. I try to promote. I try to market, and I'm missing out on this one channel that everybody's on, which is social media. In the 90s, early 2000s, it was the TV remote control at your home that controlled all that was basically the centerpiece of all the attention. Now everybody's glued to their phones. No matter where you go to a doctor's office, which I just came from with my daughter, you go to a subway station, no matter where you are, people waiting in line at a grocery store, and they just stare at their phone. The addiction level is so high, which is fine. I mean, it used to be the TV. People flipped their cable TV channels, and now you have the channels, the 7 major social media channels on your phone, and it's all about the attention. And the interesting part is how this is going to shape up and change going forward. I was just watching this one YouTube video yesterday about one successful entrepreneur who's been doing YouTube videos for 8 years now, and he had this live speech at this conference about how the content creation game is going to change dramatically, most likely. And in a couple of years, or already now, if you think about it, how easy it is to create content, AI is going to do all of that for you. The reason why I started doing lives is because, one, I enjoy it, and I think it doesn't get more raw and real, like the behind the scenes type of content. Is this Diddy gay? You look very serious. You're truly. Johnny Sin's dad. Oh my God. Greetings from Kenya. Okay, these are interesting today. No, I appreciate all of them. I try not to stare at my phone when I drive, so whenever I stop at the traffic lights, I'm going to look at your questions and comments. Keep them coming. It's okay. Well, what I was about to say, I mean, I get sidetracked. What was I about to say was that when I started doing social media, one of the reasons why I did it was that I was before, I mean, this started in March 2024, so a year and a half ago exactly. I had my insecurities. I had my reasons why I didn't want anybody to know who I am. I wanted to be behind the scenes, fly under the radar, anonymous, and all of that, right? No brand name or face recognition. And when I was true to myself, honest about the reasons why I didn't do any of that, was that, okay, well, I didn't maybe want to have people comment on the way I look or what I talk about if I knew what I was doing, so to say. So this very reason, right? And then the question I asked myself was that, okay, is this something, if I don't do it, meaning, is this something I'm going to regret when I'm 90, meaning out of time? Kind of put yourself in a so-called deathbed moment, but things very black or white. And the answer was yes, that's something I need to do. And then I knew that, okay, I just have to start it. But it still took me at least half a year to launch my YouTube channel and start doing stuff. And it's funny what happens when you kind of go from 0 to 100 overnight, because I started doing a lot of volume. It's like my old buddies, there were like 2 or 3 phone calls when people called me, are you okay? Like literally, what's going on? First you're nowhere and then you're everywhere. And of course I'm not everywhere, but in the eyes of those people who started to see me on a daily basis, creating all kinds of content and whatnot. So that was kind of interesting. That was very interesting. But yeah, no regrets. And I actually enjoy the interaction. That's why live is so great, because there's no post-production. There's no edits. I fuck up. I make a mistake here, and there's nothing I can do about it. And that's the way it's supposed to go. And when I create my, call it mindset or personal development videos, or my business videos for my real estate channel, I try to mimic the kind of vibe and the atmosphere of lives, because I think this is the way where I'm at my best or most natural. Madrid. Oh, was there a sign of insecure? I'm gay? Okay, well, you can think whatever you want. Yeah, oh yeah, Mr. Clean. Yeah, that's what I get too. So not the power masculine. Wants to be. True Parker. I'm a woman. Are you British? I'm not. You heard about more. Hearing his insecurities. Yeah, it's okay. I have no problem admitting that I have insecurities, like we all do. What are my insecurities? What do you guys think? Like I said, well, I already gave you kind of the answer. I didn't want people to say that I look stupid, I sound stupid, or whatever. Kind of like I didn't want to be humiliated. That's the thing that stops many people from doing the things that they might be passionate about, because they think what their neighbors are going to say, or if they fail, if they lose all their money. It's fear. Fear, pain or pleasure are the things that drive you, motivate you. And we always overestimate pain in the short term and underestimate regret. And this is one of my favorite lines, and you'll hear me say this all the time, probably in every single live. 91% of the things or the worries you have in your life on a daily basis never materialize. Only and of the 9% that do materialize, 1/3 of them turn out better than expected. So the numbers are on your side. What are you worrying about? Because most likely it's not going to happen. But the reason why you paint the devil on the wall, why you like to torture yourself about the worst case scenario, is because you have a hard time, or you don't have any skills to deal with the uncertainty or with the unknown. And again, looking at regret, 80% of the people in the retirement homes, they regret the things they never did. So that's true. So which one are you focusing on? The short-term pain and fear, or the long-term regret? You should flip those. That's how I look at it. And to that question of if I'm British, do you think I have a British accent? Dude, I'm almost offended. No, I'm not. I was born and raised in Finland, where I'm right now. I'm also an American, so I have a dual citizenship. I've lived in the States for many, many years, mostly in California, some also in Florida, where I moved for the first time when I was 19. Yeah, that was 1997. Anyhow, almost at my office. Interested in seeing if I have new nicknames. Very interesting to see. Okay, I'm gonna show you my humble office then. Okay, let's see what we got here. What is this dude yapping about? I'm good at spamming. We need spammers here. Help me. I shit all over my toilet seat. The quality of discussion, guys. That's a very privileged statement for your point of view. Where are you driving to? I'm driving to my office. I'm already here. Parking lot. These get interesting. What I wanted to talk about today in my video, I'm actually gonna show the notes, but let me just park the car here first and we'll get situated with the rotary thing. You know, we have this, I mean, some of these private parking lots, you know what they have? They've got this, it's actually very convenient. This is kind of like the arrival time thing. So you have 3 hours of free parking. So if you just have this, whatever you call it, this rotary thing that indicates your arrival time, then you won't get a ticket. Yeah, it's private. Meaning this is not owned or controlled by the city. Which is interesting. But good. Gotta get my briefcase and get going. It's a cloudy day. Kind of miserable. Jeez, guys. Even that your real name? I'm talking about, who are you talking about? Interesting. Well, tomorrow morning there's going to be a workout live. Any of you guys active trainers? Yeah, this is my office here. Okay, here we go. John Statham wannabe. Yeah, that's something I hear a lot too. Something I hear a lot too. Some tripod here. Okay, so I don't know if the audience right now is interested in hearing what I'm going to do today, but I'm going to talk about it anyhow, because I don't give a fuck. You look like Mr. Hitman. Maybe I am. What do you